Um, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Pootsy Toots here, and we are going to be making a brawler tier list, and this is going to be my complete opinion. This is not based off anyone else. So, right now we're going to start off with Shelly. So, I think that Shelly is honestly a pretty strong brawler at the time right now. I think she's good in most situations, and her ultimate ability to just take out tanks in game modes is really crucial, I think. So Shelly for me is going to be a B tier brawler, mostly because she just really gets destroyed by those long range brawlers who can just pester her from long range and she can't really get up close to them. Just like a shot counter, you know? So like for example, Crow can just annihilate her, and like Colt, Ricochet, all those brawlers. So that is why Shelly is going to be B tier for me. Next, we have Nita. Nita, in my opinion, is going to be the first A tier brawler. And you may be asking, what makes no sense? Nita has high HP, high damage, and high reload speed. Or sorry, low reload speed. Her bear, being able to put her bear in front of her and go after enemies, I think is very strong, especially in gem grab. So, like Siege, she's extremely useful. Showdown, she's very good in, so Nita's going to be A tier. Next off, we have Colt. I think Colt is just not in the meta right now. Ricochet is just better in almost every situation than him. Ricochet has same damage, longer range. Being able to bounce around walls just really shows that Ricochet is better. So, moving on, Bull. Bull is going to be my an F tier brawler here. Bull is very bad. He has such short range, and his inability to hit opponents, even with his charge is very slow. It's very easy to get out of the way of his charge. And people check, like, he may be good at lower trophies, but at higher trophies, people check bushes. He can't just bush camp, pop out, and two-tap you most of the time. So Bull's going to be F tier. And in most game modes, he's not good either. Bull and gem grab, no. Siege, no. Just no game modes he's good in. Jessie is going to be a C tier brawler here. Jessie is actually very good brawler, I think, in most game modes, but I think she just has a slow reload speed and not enough damage that accounts for that reload speed. Brock is actually going to be B tier, along with Shelly. He has a lot of damage with his long range, can take out those squishy brawlers pretty easily. Dynamite, C tier brawler. He's good in a lot of modes, not showdown most of the time, I'd say. And since a lot of his good maps were taken out, he is not going to be good on those maps anymore. So he's going to be a C tier brawler. Bo is next. Very last trophy road brawler. I'm actually going to put Bo in the C tier. Might be surprising. I think he's not going to be D, E, or F because he does have a high enough damage, and his explosive shots make it pretty easy to land on people. His mines are extremely useful, especially in gem grab and other game modes, because it can just completely control an area where people can't really walk over them because it's pretty hard to avoid them. El Primo is going to be an E tier brawler. Sorry, D tier brawler. El Primo is very hard to get up close range to people. He has a very short range, Most of the time, long-range brawlers will be able to take him out before he can get to them. But once he does get to them, his super can be chained pretty good against people. So I'm going to say D tier for him. Barley is going to be A tier brawler for me. His ability to completely control areas with his super and shots so that people can't walk over them is very crucial, especially in like control game modes like Siege. Poco, another D tier brawler, high reload speed, low damage. His healing isn't all that good because he doesn't get it very often. It can be useful when paired with tanks, but really, tanks are not in the meta right now. Rosa, as you can see, this is a really scuffed picture of her. I couldn't find a normal one, like the rest of them. She is a completely new brawler. She's not in B tier. She did just get a nerf, so this is post-nerf, where she only has a 4-second duration and only 70% damage reduction. She is still going to be a B tier brawler because with that ultimate, she can soak up a ton of damage, and just this allows her to be very versatile in different game modes, especially Siege, where she can completely stop the robot. Ricochet, like I said before, against Colt is a much better option. He is going to be B tier. His shots are very long range, and if he hits all of them, he can chain his super pretty easily. His super goes 16 tiles, which is insane. Like, for reference, I think Piper's shot is 10 tiles, I'm pretty sure. So his super is extremely long range. Daryl is going to be probably a D tier brawler for me. Daryl just, his role and his auto gaining super just isn't as strong anymore. He can't really do as much damage trying to assassinate brawlers. It's very hard for him to do that now with his nerf, so I'm going to say he's D tier. Penny, I think, is actually going to be our first S tier brawler. Now, you might be surprised by this. This is my opinion. I think Penny is one of the best brawlers right now. She's extremely strong inside of... Let me move her over, because she might not be golden S tier. So, she's extremely strong. Her shots, if connected, it can do a lot of splash damage, but I think the strongest part about her has to be her mortar. It's extremely long range of, I think, 12 tiles, can be used to completely can used to be completely control areas where brawlers cannot hide behind walls or stand still because of this. So very strong brawler right now. Carl, I think with his buffs, can be C tier. He's still not very good, but I think with his buff, that really helps him out and brings him to C tier. Piper, going to be a B tier brawler. Piper is very strong in taking out squishies, being able to two-shot a lot of the squishies, like Ricochet, Barley, Dynamite, all of those kinds of brawlers, Colt. It's very useful. At the same time, her not being able to do a lot of damage close range is a problem, because without her super, it's hard to get long range, so she's going to be B tier. A tier, I do think Pam is going to be A tier for me. She is very strong still, even after her nerfs. I think she can still do a ton of damage close range. Her healing turret is very good, especially in gem grab. It's a consistent heal that works very well. Next, Frank, I think, is going to be either B or C. Let's put him in C. He's my only brawler. I have at 500. I have his star power. My absolute favorite brawler in the game. The thing with Frank is, without chaining his supers, it's pretty hard to get up and close with whenever he stops moving to attack his shots. It's pretty hard for him to actually hit people with it. So that's why he's going to be C. Mortis is definitely going to be first E tier. Oops, definitely going to be first E tier brawler. He just is not very strong, I think. He has a very slow reload speed. It's really hard to not get killed as him when you go up for attacking brawlers that aren't real squishies. So I think he's just not very good right now. Tara is actually going to be an A tier brawler. She doesn't have a lot of damage, but with her super, it can really completely change the game. Whatever you're playing, bringing people in and being able to spam 3 shots into them is fatal almost every time. Jean right now, I think, is actually going to be probably a B tier brawler. No, he's going to be A tier. Jean's ability to pull people and do a lot of damage up close, especially with the help of teammates, a gem grab, siege, it's just very helpful to be able to take control and pull people in like that. Spike is definitely going to be S tier. Spike has the ability to do a ton of damage up close, and his super allows you to control areas very well. So I think he's going to be one of the best brawlers right now. Crow, again, also one of the best brawlers right now. Even I always thought he was S tier even without his buff. Crow can pester people and just continue to pester them so they can't heal, allows you to control areas. He's very good, I think, right now. So he's going to be S tier. And Leon is going to be A tier. Leon does have the ability to go invisible and do a ton of damage up close and personal. So this allows him to really assassinate brawlers and he can really pick and choose who he wants to kill at any time. I think the reason he's not S tier anymore is just his constant nerfs doesn't allow him to get as close as quickly. So Leon not going to be an S tier brawler. And finally, a moment you've been waiting for, the golden S tier brawler. So this is the brawler that is absolutely just the best brawler right now. Almost every game mode I see them winning games, just completely being able to control the map. And that, for me, is going to be Crow. I think... Where's my thing? Border. Crap. I forget how to do it. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter right now. Oh, here it is. Gold. Doesn't really work with his already golden background. So I guess we could just make it like orange or something. You guys can barely see that, I guess. Boom. There we go. He's going to be the golden S tier brawler. Crow completely dominating the game right now. I think is one of the strongest brawlers in every game mode, just being able to control the map with his daggers, and his super can do a ton of damage. So right now, I think Crow is going to be the #1 brawler. So that is my brawler tier list. I might make some changes to this. Actually, I am going to make a change here. Barley, S tier. Barley just has a great ability to control the map. So I think that's very good. So I'm going to change that there. And yeah, so other than that, this is going to be my Brawl Stars tier list. So, yeah, that's going to be my Brawl Stars tier list. So I will see you guys next time on my channel. So I will see you guys next time. Later.